Hi guys, today I'm going to go visit Voler Tennis in Seoul, Korea. Taking a look inside this building and you can see, wow, it's a full-size tennis court and you see some friends already playing there, enjoying their tennis. I'm going to go in and take a look at the great facility and walking in and feeling the atmosphere. It's nicely presented and going in there in some warm air, and you can see there's a ball machine set up and I'm looking forward to my session. Hi guys, I'm at Voler Tennis in Seoul, Korea, and I'm waiting for my session right now, so I'm just going to recruit my racket. And this is a really cool court with, I think it's a full-size court, I think. And so I'm going to do some hitting and do some recording for you guys, and hope you guys enjoy it. Please feel free to share, like, and comment. And I look forward to hearing from you guys and giving you guys more material. I'm really excited to get the chance to play on this wonderful court and experience how it feels. Coach Kim was nice enough to give me 1 hour of his time, and so we're doing a warm-up session right now. And as you guys can see on the other half, they're hosting another coaching session, which I don't really mind, as I can understand as coaches they try to fit in as much coaching as possible for business, and that's okay. So I'll just play for half an hour on this half, and on the later half we'll be using the full court. So right now we're using a Action Cam 2 to let you guys see from the first person perspective, and as I am hitting with Coach Kim from the baseline situation. Right now I'm using an Action 2 cam so that you guys can see from the first person perspective in the baseline situation. It's a new environment for me as I've never played this court before, so I'm trying to keep an early racket preparation and early contact point in front of my body at a solid string to ball contact. Right now I moved to the net to hit some volleys, and again trying to keep the contact point in front of me with a short movement of my racket so that I can be more accurate and control the outgoing shot. As you guys can see, Coach Kim is trying to keep a steady ball for me as well, and we're both trying to keep a steady ball going. As a suggestion to all my friends here who are trying the volleys, be sure not to grip the racket overly strong or tight, but rather keep some softness in your grip as the ball hits your strings. This will give you guys the best feeling as you guys maintain some slice also on the outgoing ball. Right now Coach Kim is at the net and I'm at the baseline now. For a suggestion to all my friends here, when you're on the baseline playing against a net player, really react quickly and keep the backswing short, and you must get under the ball because the oncoming ball has slice and it will stay low. Be sure to get underneath the ball so that you can rise it up over the net and not catch it late and hit it in the net. Therefore, hitting the ball way in front of you at an ideal contact point in front of your body, and also having a good impact between the strings and the ball will give the best control on your outgoing shots, especially when the other guy is at the net. It is really a good feeling when both players are trying to achieve the same objective of good rally duration, where both players are not trying to belt winners from side to side, but rather cooperatively hitting the ball and controlling it back to each other. Finally, I get the full court to play on, and I'm going to go through the baseline to baseline volleying and volley baseline situations again for you guys. But now it's from a different angle, not from the first person perspective, but rather from the corner of the court on both sides of the court. Now we're going to start from my side, and you can see that as I hit the ball to my opponent, I'm trying to keep on my toes so that I can quickly get out of the way from the oncoming ball and maintain good distance so that I can get my ideal contact point as I impact the ball in the front of my body. As a suggestion to all my friends who are attempting to do the baseliner to baseliner rally, be sure to locate yourself a little bit behind the baseline so that you can have time to react to the oncoming ball and also give yourself enough space from the bounce of the ball as well. This is important because if you are too close to the ball, then you will not have enough space to execute your arm movements, but rather you'll be jammed up. As you guys can see here, Coach Kim is a little bit behind the baseline, and he is always on his toes while he is watching his outgoing ball carefully and watching my swing and also my incoming ball and reacting as quick as he can. As you guys can see, both players will start the turn as soon as the opponent hits the outgoing ball, when it heads either to the right side or the left side as a forehand or a backhand. Both players will make adjusting steps and then a final larger step to set a good stance before they execute the shot with the movement of the racket into the ball. It is important to note that, as you guys can see, after each play hits the ball and as the ball heads towards the other side, they keep themselves on their toes so that they can easily go ahead and move to the next oncoming ball without being stuck on the ground. I think it is good to be on the toes all the time, and you guys will find that it is easier to find your rhythm and also adjust to the timing of the rally as well. And now I've moved to the net to practice some volleys against Coach Kim, who is on the baseline. We are now running the volleyer versus the baseliner relaxed rally situation, and hope you guys enjoy it. As a volleyer, I'm trying to react as quick as I can to the ball that comes out of Coach Kim's strings. And then I will keep a short movement of my racket and place the strings behind the oncoming ball. I will not grip the racket so tight, but rather keep some softness so that I can have better feel on the outgoing shot. I will also put a little bit of slice for control and locate the ball back to Coach Kim so that he can have a steady ball to hit. Also, as an important sharing, as a volleyer, it is always important to use the pace of the oncoming ball. You do not need to work so hard in swinging or hitting the ball hard, but rather just let the strings propel the ball back to the baseliner, and having good contact between the strings and the ball will supply enough power for you to send the ball back to the opponent on the baseline. Volleyer versus baseliner situation is much quicker than having both players on the baseline. Both players must be prepared to react quicker and also get into position earlier as the ball travels much faster in this situation. Now we have switched positions where Coach Kim is now at the net and I am at the baseline. As a tip for everyone who is on the baseline in this situation, be sure to quickly react and keep a compact backswing and get underneath the ball, because the volleyer usually has a lot of slice on the ball and it will stay low. So you got to make sure that you get the racket underneath the ball and bend your knees if necessary so that you can lift the ball back over the net and avoid the net so that you do not hit errors into the net. As mentioned before, this situation is much faster than the one where both players are on the baseline. So you must really time your steps, especially the split step, almost immediately after you hit the ball. And you got to quickly react and move into position so that you do not get late and contact the ball at your ideal contact point in front of the body. So I just finished the session at 30-Year-Old Tennis in Seoul. Great coach, great session. At the beginning we had to share half a court, but it's okay. They're all doing business and I can understand. We all have to compromise a bit, but it's okay. At the end we got the full court for half an hour and it's fantastic. And you guys should visit. I hope you guys enjoyed the sharing that I did with the session. And feel free to ask any questions or comment and let us know how you feel. And look forward to seeing you guys on court very soon with more sharing. Thank you.